But I think one of the funniest things I seen was that day when old, what's his name, old Newport sent for me, go and blow his 5 tree roots up. Up by Malpas, by the crossroads there, by Chumley Schools. And just up on the left-hand side, turn left at Chumley Schools. On the right-hand side, there's a big farmhouse and a raised drive. Big white gates, you know, on the main Witchetts Road. Just at the back of there is Chumley Cover. Anyway, this particular time, an old Newport wanted me to blow these 5 tree roots up. So when I got up there, I said, where are they? He said, they're just down the end of my drive. They're alongside the main road, he said, just in the field, right across the end of my drive. They're only about 5 or 6 yards in the field, he says. I said, how many are they? He said, 5. I said, well, what do you want them out for? Ooh, lad, he said, I can get a dozen rows of carrots in there. Aye, I think the old bugger thinks he's going to live forever. Anyway, and a bit of tooting going on in the cover at the back, you know. And I said to him, I said, are they hunting this morning? He said, I don't know, I've not seen any horse boxes. He said, perhaps they're cubbing. Because they catch a few cubs, you know, and slit the pads, give some bugger else's hounds a chase. It's all bad, isn't it? Anyway, shove them in a bag. So, get down there, and I said, now look here. I said, I'll put the explosive under the 5 tree stumps, I said, and now you'll have to go up the main road and don't let anybody come past you. I'll light the fuses and nip down the other side just to keep the road clear, because we wouldn't like to scratch anybody's motor with 1/2 weighted tree roof. You know what I mean? They don't like it. You can accuse them of stealing the firewood, you know, especially if it lands straight in his bloody boot, you know. So, so he goes up the road then and stood in the middle of the road like this here, and nothing to come past him. I lit the fuse, he goes down the other side, see, and stood in the road, and a bloke comes up, and one of those little Morris miners, see, stop. What's up, he said, what's up? I said, oh, I said, there'll be 5 explosions just on the left-hand side of the road up there. I said, might chuck a bit of wood on the road, we don't want to clobberise your motor, you see. Oh, I like to see that. He gets out and he looks at me. Hey, look there, he said. And through the back of old Newport stackyard and straight down his drive come a bloody great dog fox. Got a lovely brush on it, you know. About 2 foot long it was. Streaming out behind him, it fled down the bloody drive, straight out through his front gate, straight through the edge, right where my 3 roots were, you know. Boom, up went the first root, and it lifted its brush up, and it shot like a bat out of hell for bloody Nantwich, you know. Streaked across this field after the fox come 52 bloody hounds. Ooh! And the blood's a bit close with them, you know. And they don't like these bags. They don't like a clap of thunder. They didn't like this bloody lot. They went like bloody mice. Well, of course, after the hounds, tally-ho, gone away, do-do-do-do-do. I come the bloody hunt, you see. And they're not using Perodo yet, you know. Boom, boom, boom. The other bloody 4 went off, and the last one's always a good one. You see. By God, they were putting the feet down like bloody ready money, you know. I never seen horses backpedal. The nostrils was flared, you know. Unhorsed, they call it. Chop, chop all over the bloody field. That do at the National was nothing compared. It was nothing compared with this. Never seen such bloody pandemonium in your life. I thought, Christ, that's done it. Me, a bloody peasant. They'll have me tied to the gun carriage wheel. 16 bloody lashes and the salt rubbed in. You know, you filthy bloody peasant, how dare you stop our sport. I thought, Christ, keep humble, Bates. They'll flog you. And no more pictures in the Cheshire Life, either. Oh, I got up. I thought, wait for it, you know. Got me shovel in my hand. And sure enough, it appeared. 17 bloody hands, if it was an inch. A great big iron grey it was. And its bloody nostrils, you could have stuffed that pint pot up on. I'll tell you. And the steam was coming out. I thought, is it horse or is it a bloody dragon? You know. And on his back sat the master, and he had his stirrup cup, you know. And I think he'd had some bugger else's as well. They got a face like the bloody harvest moon. I forget who it was at that time, but he was that bloody far back I couldn't understand him. What the bloody hell do you think I'm playing at? You've ruined my day, you've ruined my day! Yes! I thought he's going to cry. Oh, bloody hell. But I thought, don't say anything, mate. I watched it. Bloody hand was on the humane killer. I thought this sod's going to have me put down. You know? Oh, bloody hell. Oh, Christ, it was bloody wicked. You ruined my day. They'll bloody shoot you, you know. You've got to be careful. I thought you'd humour him. 3 weeks after, I went up to Noman's Heath, which is the other side there, you know, go to the other side, Chumley, over towards Malpas. It must be 5 miles away, and over 2 hills. I got to blow 14 trees up at Henry Bed when I get there, and he said, hey, mate, look what I've got. And he opens this loose box, and there's 2 hounds in it. He said, hey, they come here 3 weeks ago, they want to go home. I said, you wouldn't go if you had 10 barrel jelly up your ass. They want to go home. He said, it cost me £2 a week to feed the buggers. I said, do you want one? Oh, you're bloody joking. You want one, oh God. Oh dear. Are there any questions as far as we've gone?